with me. Oh, it looks like our YouTube didn't go up yet. So I am going to do this again because we are starting 2021 all fresh and new. So today we are talking about how to crush your goals and really breaking it down for you. And I have something really special, and I know that Fred has it posted over on his Instagram page, so I'm gonna show it. But I haven't officially gotten his permission, so I'm gonna show you guys a cool little video of Fred breaking it down today. So here we go. All joking aside, everyone, we are really going to break down how to crush your goals in 2021. And I have a video from Fred from his Instagram page. So if you haven't followed Fred over on Instagram, it's official Fred Cary on Instagram. And he's got so many inspirational things over there. And I just wanted to bring a couple of those to you guys today, but I am live with you today. So let me know if you're watching us live, hashtag live or hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. If you are out having fun and enjoying your day off for New Year's, good for you. I'm so happy that you guys are getting to do that. I, as you can tell, am in a different location. I'm starting fresh this year as well with a brand new office and hopefully better internet connection, and looking forward to really making 2021 amazing. And it really comes down to breaking down your goals. So let's hear a couple things from Fred right now.
Hey guys, I am going to be talking about resolutions, and we're going to wait to get some people on here. And then when we do, I'm going to want to hear about some of your resolutions. Right now, as you guys are coming on, before I get started, I'd like to see where people are coming in from. So if you want to write where you're coming in from, that would be awesome. So I can see where you are and what time it is. I know some people get up at 3 in the morning to watch this, and I really appreciate it. You don't really have to. You can watch it as a retake on IGTV, but I really love the fact that you want to get up here and be spontaneous and live with me. So it's really, really appreciated. I'm going to talk about something that really hardly ever works, and that's called the resolution that we're going to be making tomorrow for most of us in the Western world and several parts of Asia as well. And what happens is we have these big, lofty goals that we try to accomplish literally overnight. So if you guys don't mind, maybe while I'm talking, some of you can write down what some of your resolutions are going to be. I'm going to take my glasses off, so I'm not going to be able to see them, but we'll see them at the end. Look, here's the deal. This year has been horrific. It's really been one of the worst things that has happened to anybody, anywhere in the world. That's what's so unusual about it. It's something that's really, really been awful. That's my alcohol arriving as well. That shows you how bad of a year it is. So how do we get past that? How do we reset for next year and do so in a way that really makes sense and something that we can really, really do? Okay? The first thing we have to do is accept where we are. Because otherwise, if we're waiting for this pandemic to end, if we're waiting for the entire world to get their vaccines, that's going to take forever. And that's going to be something that's going to hold you back, shut your life down, and keep you from going where you need to go with your own resolution. So the very first thing that we need to do is we need to forget about the outside world. and think about the inside world. What is it that we are going to do? What is it that we are going to say to ourselves that allows us to do well even in bad times, even in pandemic times, even in times where the economy is not going the way it should, right? So the focus needs to be on things like self-development, how to be a better person, how to be a stronger person. Hey, let's go surprise this guy who is bringing me alcohol, and we'll show him what to do. This alcohol, by the way, is coming to me because of New Year's. So there he is. Oh, she. It's a she. Let's do this live. Let's see what she says. Hey, you're talking to about 10,000 people live right now. So I'm going to get my daughter, and she's going to give you an ID. All right, let's go do this. Obviously, this was not planned, spontaneous, but you know the worst thing that could happen? You get to see some of my house. And let's go see what my daughter is doing, because she was supposed to handle this. Hi, there's our dog. And I happen to be talking to the world, and you are not giving a thing. So say hello, world.
Hello, world.
Okay, so let's get back to our story. The worst thing you can do is worry about the rest of the world. This is not going well. What we need to do instead is worry about ourselves and what we can do. So every one of us can do something to make our lives better. Every one of us can do something to move forward and to find a place this coming year that we didn't have the year we're in now. How do you do that? Let me sit down first. Get my drink. not so smooth. And tell you. Okay, here's what we do that's the biggest mistake. We plan something that we need to do immediately that's going to be our big change for the year, right? I'm going to lose 10 pounds. I'm going to start working out every day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Those are things that they're radical departures from what we're doing now. And the reason we fail all the time is because we set these big lofty goals and give ourselves no time to do anything. So how do we get around that? Let's suppose my goal is to lose 10 pounds. It's not my goal. We'll talk about my goal, but let's suppose it is. I need to have a month-by-month method of doing that. So instead of saying my goal is to lose 10 pounds, it could be that my goal for January is to start eating better. My goal for January is maybe to eliminate fat from my diet. My goal for February is to eat less red meat. You see what I'm saying? You break it down. March, less bread, right? So you break your goals down month by month so that at the end, there's something that you can do little bits of and really get to where you need to go, right? I always talk about micro victories. These are micro victories in changing your life. So instead of going overnight and making changes, you do them little by little. The very first thing you need to do, though, is get yourself a journal. Because with a journal, you can establish what you want for the next 6 months. And let's make it a 6-month plan, month by month, instead of a 1-year plan. Okay? In 6 months, I want a better job. All right, what kind of job do you want? What field is it in? What are you going to do to get there? What are you going to do month 1 so that by 6 months from now, you're going to have that job that you want? What are you going to do in month 2? So break it all down so you can do something about it. The second place where we all mess up is we rely on others for our resolution. We want 2 or 3 people to lose weight with us or work out more with us, do things that we want to do, and when they stop doing it, we stop doing it. So think about your resolution for next year as being personal to you and to you alone. I'm guilty of that as well. I have big plans for next year, and it's tempting to add people to those plans. And if they come, that's awesome. If they don't, I'm not going to stop my plan. I'm going to keep doing what I want to do on my own. So when you're making plans like that, think about your friends and loved ones, your wives, your husbands, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your kids, but don't make them a necessary ingredient to that plan. So, an example for me, one of the things that I want to do by the end of the year is I want to have 1 million of us on this page. Now, why do I want to do that? I don't want to do it just so I can say I have 1 million people. I want to do it because I want to help working with all you guys to make changes in people's lives, to get out positive messages. I don't make any money on this page. It costs me money to maintain it. We have to have marketing assistants help me in answering things and planning shows. We have people that make my daily post look fancy. I could never do that. And yet, I feel really good. I feel really good because I'm working with people that I love all over the world. I work with people in so many different countries. And we all have similar issues, and we all have very different issues. So if I can make a difference in somebody's life, it really makes a difference in my life. And so when I have a goal like that to reach a certain milestone, I'm going to do it over the course of my year. And I know February what I want to do, March what I want to do. I have it all broken down. And so if you think of a resolution not as some dumbass thing that you say when you're half drunk on New Year's Eve, but a plan for the next chapter of your life, you're going to really be a lot better off. This year, this coming year, can be an amazing year. Look at how resilient we've become. Look at what everybody around the world has had to put up with. It's insanity. It's like the world is on fire. And the beginning of the year started with the world on fire in Australia, right? And we've had, besides the pandemic, we've had all these horrible things happen one after the other in our world. And we're still here, and we're still alive, and we're still kicking, and we're still thinking about next year. So what have we done? We have shown ourselves that as bad as things get, we can make it. And when you have that foundation, I talked about this before, with you younger folks especially, the likelihood of you seeing anything like this again is very, very small. So you have this foundation of strength and fortitude and determination that you got because of what you had to go through. It's kind of like a vaccine. It's your vaccine for life. It's your vaccine for life that shows you that no matter what the world throws at you, you're up, you're kicking, and you're ready to go. And so I want all of you, please, if you haven't done it already, get a journal. Do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of the year. Go get yourself a journal and a pen or a pencil and start writing out your year. Start taking the things that you want to do and make those little goals on a monthly basis and measure things up so that in the middle of January, at the end of January, you can see how you're doing. And I guarantee you, you're going to make it. I guarantee you that when you wake up and you have certain goals and you're getting closer and closer to them, you're going to be happier and happier. And you're going to be able to look in that mirror and see yourself and smile instead of looking in the mirror and seeing yourself and going, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you getting up earlier? Why aren't you getting the job that you want? You want to be able to look at yourself and be really, really happy. And if you take this big, huge thing that you want to do and break it down into small little pieces, you're definitely going to make it. What I would like whoever wants to do it to do is write some of this stuff down and stay tuned, because on New Year's Day, we have something really cool happening. And there's going to be another prize associated with it. And one of the things that we're going to want to see is what your resolutions are. So this will give you an inspiration to write something down and get ready and get going. But the bottom line is this: You are the most important person in the world. And you need to treat yourself that way, because once you do, and once you get your confidence, and once you believe that you can do anything, no matter what your circumstances are, that's when you're going to get people to come to you. That's when you're going to get your loved ones to stand beside you and wonder, what's your resolution? How can I participate? Make it about you, and the world will come. Depend on the world, you're never going to get there. So all of you guys, have a great new year. I'm posting tomorrow kind of a review of these 6 months. I started this at the beginning of June. We have 270,000 people now in just 6 months that hopefully I'm changing some of your lives. God knows you have changed my life really, really in so many amazing ways. I had a really tough year with personal things and with business things, and I bounced back, and I was immune. I was almost bulletproof. And I realized I was bulletproof because of you guys. I was bulletproof because I tell you every single day, you got to be positive no matter what happens to you. You got to know that when you have negative things, they're temporary. They're things that are going to change. The world is going to change, but your world needs to change, and it needs to change now. And the only way it's going to change now is you. So go out and be awesome. I'm putting these on so I can see how to turn this off. But I will see you guys tomorrow on my post. On New Year's Day, I want to hear what you guys are going to be up to. And there's going to be a prize. And hopefully you'll all participate. So have a great year. I love you all. Take care.
Don't leave me yet, guys. I'm still here live with you. So, hello, everyone. Bill, I see you over there. Yes, we have I'm so glad that your goal is to finish up Goliath, what you started, and it's awesome. You guys have to go check out the website. Bill's going to put the link to the website in the chat. But I wanted to recap really quickly on what Fred was talking about and get a journal and make it really cool. I love picking out journals that really resonate with me. I started getting into the dot journals and love it. Bullet journal type activities, it's amazing. Also work on micro victories. That was the other big thing that Fred was talking about, and make it personal to you. So the goals have to resonate, the why has to resonate for it to really, really sink in, and for you to be motivated to keep going through even when tough times hit. So I see you guys over in the chat, Donna, Bill. So pardon me if I'm like, I haven't gotten my monitors figured out yet. So we have Mark Morris, Ted. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I am excited about 2021, and I hope you guys are too. Again, that contest, I'm going to put a link in the chat for both YouTube and Facebook. That's over on Fred's Instagram page. So I'm going to send it over right now. So check out that page. There's a contest to win $500. It's on you'll see it as soon as you get into the post. It's also in Reels. Check it out. Make sure you do all of the things that qualify you, and then put your New Year's resolution in there. And our goal to hit 1 million people over on that channel is an exciting goal for us all, because we do want to help more people. We want to help more entrepreneurs. I feel like that's a really good bite-sized inspiration location. So you get little tidbits every single day from Fred over there. So thank you guys all so much for, again, being here on, on the New Year's Day, first day of 2021. You guys are awesome. I look forward to seeing you. We're here every Friday at noon Pacific time, and follow the channel so that you can get notifications when we go live. Or if you have questions you want to ask, please submit them to us so we can build the shows around the questions that you guys have in your business right now. So that's in the post. Just click on ask the question about asking questions. And we will see you guys all next week. Thanks for posting that.